Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. Don't waste time for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. If for a second I could feel like this, make me feel like this.
Always helps when I unmute the microphone, doesn't it? Hello everyone and welcome to our second board game night this week. And today we have the fifth in the series of the Deckscape games. So we have done Deckscape Time Test, The Fate of London, The Heist in Venice, and we've solved the Mysteries of El Dorado. And this week it leaves Deck Space Behind the Curtain. So I'm going to chuck these other ones out the way here. Just slide those up there. Right up there, I mean miles away beyond my ability to stretch to get them. Just seen that Wolf and Chrissy have put in for the Australia mode challenge. What percentage are we up to on that? Can I see that from here? I don't know if I can see it in Streamlabs. Oh, 60%. So how many more do we have then to get that one? Maybe it's in time for this week's stream. I'm going to be changing the schedule for what we're going to do on Tuesday because of dating the server to 1.17. There's now new things to explore. Going to go in search of geodes. So we've got 17k left to get the target. Can we get that in time? Because it only lets you put in so much a day, doesn't it? Could we pull that off by Tuesday? Ooh, actually, I don't know if the mod actually even works on 1.17. If not, I'll make sure we do something. I'll rig something so that it can be upside down whilst I play. It's quite scary how quickly I adapted to it when I was messing around. But anyway, back to our... actually, is the second camera working? Yes, it is. This one here, I was a bit concerned because after an interview with the creator, the game designers for it, they said that we'd be performing magic tricks in this one. So I had to, on Monday, I've been meaning to do it since this arrived, I cracked open the box and I read the first couple of tutorial cards. It doesn't appear like it's going to be like we have to like stand up on your head and like Chrissy's going to have to pull rabbits out of hats and stuff like that. So well, based on the first couple of cards anyway. If it gets anything beyond that in the middle, you know. Also, we need an average of 5.6 a day to get our target in time. I suppose if all else fails and we mess it up, we don't get it. It'll just have to be the following Tuesday. Would have been fun because ideally it would be an exploring episode where we would do the Australia mode, which will be what we're doing this week. But anyway, the basic premise of these are 60 cards. Some cards are items, some cards are puzzles, and we have to solve those. And as with the past few, there's also an extra bonus envelope. Now, immediately when I see this, I can see the puzzle on this one straight away. Because this is... If you look to the corner of the screen, you'll see that I have my little stamp that I put on all of my photos and videos. And it uses this type of optical illusion within that stamp. So I have it so it distorts and has my like contact details and stuff in it. But this here, if I can get it right, there you go. You see there we've got Mozart. Is that Brahms? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. We've got him. And then, what was that, Wagner in the other direction? Chopin royalty. But yeah, as soon as I cracked this open to have a look, I like instantly saw that, and I was like, yeah, it's because I say that this is the patterns that I use on all of my copyright stamps, as you can see in the bottom corner there. If can I wiggle the? Yeah, I just sort of like point to it in the corner there. I do have like more detailed imagery of how that works somewhere on my blog. In fact, you know what? Let's press the magic button. That'll have a link somewhere to it. Just you can rub it around through there if you'd like. All right, let's pop that box over there. Very carefully take these out. Just pop the box up the top. Okay, so it starts off with the normal caution card, telling us that we're not to open the envelope until instructed. What's that? Do you know? Oh, who do you miss? And what happened to your puppy? On Minecraft Wolf? Did a creeper come and blow it up? All right, let's see what we got. You don't know, just vanished. It's not one of your other players taking the mic and hitting it. Yep, you got blown up yesterday. All right. What it says, we've got card one there, just the introductory sort of one there. Let's pop that to one side. I'll start discarding them up the top there. So on these cards we have, it's just like an introductory to the game. It's telling you, flip this card. And it's just the normal introductory stuff. That's all the like, generic stuff that we've read in the last 4 games anyway there. So let's get to the next card already. I said there are 60 cards, one's card free already. So the magic show. Now, one thing these cards have excelled in, and they're getting more and more better at it every single time we play, is font and in such a way that it makes it incredibly difficult to read. So I'm trying to read this off the screen because I've got it under the zoomy in one. So you're really lucky to find inside a mysterious envelope in the mail. 3 tickets to what promises to be an exciting night. The famous illusionist, and I'm assuming that says Lance Oldman, but that font is even more and more difficult to read than the rest of it. Will celebrate his 50-year-long career with a final show at a temporary theatre in New York. So it says, keep this card with you as your ticket to the show and proceed to the next card. So this is an item card. So I'm assuming that there's going to be some form of clue on this card that we're going to have to use to solve another puzzle. Just maybe bring that up a little bit further so you can see some little. There's like fruit. Is that like there's like a fruit and there's a key shape? I'm just looking at the little dots that are in between the cards there. Right, we'll put that to one side in our inventory. And what we got next? So yeah, this is just the same again, just telling us some cards are puzzles, some cards are items. And flip this card. Okay. After a short wait, you hear the drum roll. The lights dim, and Lance Oldman walks on stage to audience applause, and the show begins. So next card is a puzzle. Yep. So proceed to the next card. Discard that one. Card 5 already. Under normal circumstances, these games would be like what, an hour and 15 minutes probably. But I mean, didn't we do one that was almost 3 hours? I think we overthink the second one, I think. Okay. Card 5. The first trick. The magician says, "What is magic?" Magic has been able to write in this tiny, tiny little near impossible to read font. Your head was gone that night, Chrissy. Yeah, so somewhere in the background is Chrissy and Royalty as well there. Have I got Discord turned on? Just press the buttons. Oh, hang on, that's turned down. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just my thing was muted.
Evening, everyone.
Evening.
Oh,
Are we all awake today?
no.
No, lots
No.
of hard work after work, so.
My head was buried in code nearly all day. So when I got to the point where I finished the module that I was working on, I was like, yeah, bollocks to it, I'm going to go build some more of that rail line on the server.
But hey, Wolf, it's us.
Yeah, voices, and they're not telling you to burn things yet.
Burn things, burn things.
Kill them all.
Get them all.
All right. What were we doing here? Right, so he puts his arm in his hat and pulls out a lot of money. It shows all the orders. How can you tell that the banknotes used in this magic trick are fake?
They've all got the same serial code.
I kind of focus on that there, but can we do it on that one? No, I can't. I turned autofocus off because it goes absolutely mental, but if I just look of my own eyes, 6666 66. Yep, they've all got the same serial number. Let's see. All the banknotes have the same serial number. Yep. If you answered wrong, put an X. Oh, I should say, I didn't have a spare sheet of paper, and I couldn't be bothered to go downstairs to the printer to get one. So the only bit of paper I had with any space on it is our notes from Mist the other night. So I'll be able to just squeeze our notes somewhere on here. Okay. It's like when we do this, it's like the only time I write anything each month, like physically write anything. Let's see. All right, this is the scorecard thing. So, actually, hang on a second. Oh, there's the pen. We will put down 2016 as our starting time. If I keep writing this in green, at least it won't get mixed up with the Mist notes. All right, pop that there. Let's see, that's the score sheet. Yep. On the back there, it's just of course got the start and finish times and space to put all the mistakes. Okay, the next card is the clue card. Everything's written in like cryptic clues that are written backwards. If we get stuck, we can always go to that one. I think we only like used that once in all of our playthroughs, I think.
So.
Yeah, it's not been too often we've done it, has it?
Yeah. Oh, crikey. But why did they choose this font and then put it in italics? I'm trying to read off the stream here to see what it says there, because it's like a complete arm's length to get it on the close-up cam. Let's see, and now let me explain. Oh, crikey, that is near impossible to read. A good magic trick consists of 3 phases. In the first phase, I show something ordinary. Look at the picture carefully. So there we go, ordinary picture apparently. Table with some odds and ends on the top there. And a cat. Flip this card. Okay, the second phase, the ordinary becomes... I'm sure that says extraordinary in that blur. No, I can't read that font. That's ridiculous. In a moment, everything is everywhere else, but you still have not applaud. Proceed to the next card. So we've got that there. And then more of this impossible to read italics, because making something disappear is not enough. I just angle it like that. I might be able to read it a bit closer. See, when things have disappeared from the stage, what the magician may reappear. All right. So oh, hang on. Was this an actual puzzle? Is it just written in impossibly small text? So we're supposed to solve the puzzle there. What was the difference between the two? So, but as we've already accidentally revealed it, apparently it was the table legs.
Not to worry.
No. This font, I mean, I assume on your screens as well, it must be near impossible. You got to like hold your head right up to that to try and read it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I've just knocked the other camera as well there. So we'll class that one as a win technically. Because as far as I'm saying, that's still the tutorial. So, yeah, apparently the table legs were missing there. So the tables disappeared. I hope all these cards aren't going to be in this awful font. Well, the next one appears to be. All right, what we got here? See, which detail proves the trick? So, here's my next trick. My assistant has entered this something. I can't read that. It's a complete blur.
Narrow chest.
Narrow chest.
Is it narrow chest, right?
And I can stick 5 sharp swords in it without hurting her.
Yep.
Yep.
Someone is helping the magician in this trick.
Which detail proves that?
Which detail proves that?
The 2 hands look like they're the same hands.
No, it's two
2 different hands, don't
two
they?
different hands because of the hand.
Yeah, but
If your hands were that way, it would
they're
be
both,
the other way around. The thumbs.
Yeah, they're both right hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's somebody playing around behind her.
Wait. No. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, but they're both the same hand, I think.
Right
They're both
hand,
the same
just
hand.
underneath there, and then I kind of twist my hand around that way. Like you sort of like just see me thumb on that side if I twist it all the way around. Right, we'll go with what hands. The assistant appears to have 2 right hands. Yeah. I'm not sure what that other one's illustrating there. Oh, that's just saying that where our hands are hidden, perhaps.
Ah, okay, then yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's pop that one there.
Well, it's technically she's got her hands down, but the hands are up. But...
Yeah. But the hands look a bit abnormally large as well, given the rest of her scale. All right. Mission says, and now for my... Oh, this is a
Next
complete
number.
blur.
You need to read it.
Keep in mind the new... Flip this card. Alright, flip this card and see what's going to say on this one there. So, hang on, would you have to choose something on the front side?
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it out?
If,
Yeah,
if,
go
if,
on,
if you
Monty.
can see it a bit clearer, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's near impossible for me to read on the screen.
The magician says, and now for my next number, we try mentalism. Choose any one of the 12 hours, then move your eyes clockwise as many hours as indicated by the time you chose. Keep in mind the new time reached, and then flip this card.
Do you want to go for something easy like 1?
Yeah, one works.
Yeah. So, does that move it clockwise? So that would move us to 2, yeah?
Maybe it's to 2, yeah.
I think so,
Alright. Alright, just keep it simple. Right, so 1 on 2, I'll put the pen there to illustrate it. See what? Move your eyes counterclockwise.
As many hours as indicated by the new time you reached. Finally, move them again 7 hours counterclockwise. Focus now on the number you have reached and proceed to the next card.
So that's number
So-
5. So we're on 2, so we move back 2, so that brings us back to the centre in 12.
Yeah.
And then we go down to 5. Right. Yep, 5.
I think no matter what you chose.
Yeah, no matter what
yeah,
you chose.
it's always going to reset back to 12, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, it just resets you back to 12, then you just moves you back down to 5. You could have said any of the values. Let's see, the trick works because no matter what you choose, the first 2 numbers always bring your eyes back to 12. Yeah. Nice easy one. Card 13 already. I'm sure this pace will slow.
Could also be more awake at this hour earlier time.
Actually, hour and a half earlier, is it? That we're,
Yep.
yeah. And plus as well, no worries about the bins because it's Friday. They've changed all of our bin days as well.
Oh,
When
I can
I-
handle changing bin days.
It used to be like just Wednesdays, every Wednesdays, and that was great. But now they've done it so this week there's absolutely 0 pickup. But in 2 weeks' time, there's going to be 1 pickup on Monday, 1 pickup on Wednesday.
Oh.
Oh, that was a bit annoying.
Aye, especially since that now I can't program the, I'm going to say echo device because I'll set her off. I can't program her now for with the bin calendar thing because it doesn't seem to work that way. Anyway, see the show does not really take off. The tricks are not up to the fame of the magician. So what we got here? Please leave your mobile phone's keys. Oh, so it's calling up for a victim from the audience. So flip this card. So you take the stage, and the magician makes you sit behind a curtain. His assistant comes through a trap door and secretly hooks you to transparent wires. Oh, he's going to get catapulted through the ceiling now, isn't he? The magician ends his introductory monologue and removes the curtains so that the audience can see you again. The wire begins to stretch and you feel yourself lifting into the air. While the audience starts to applaud, there is suddenly a spark, then a thud, and immediately afterwards you see the curtains are set on fire. Yay, fire!
It's behind the curtains.
The wires break and you plummet to your death into the flames. Luckily, you land on something soft. But it's always complete darkness around you. Something went wrong. No shit, Sherlock. Alright, card number 14. Alright, you're beneath the Presidium. The flames of the fire illuminate the panel near you. Which of these three buttons turns on the lights? Or turns on the light? Or the
left one.
Yeah, left one.
The red one here, because it's...
yeah, red.
Yeah, because blue goes into a box and does nothing, but them two were supposed to go into a box, so yeah. So we'll go with the red. Yep, red plums into the green and turns the light on.
Hey.
Card 15.
Oh, we're getting quick.
Don't worry, I'll slow down, I'm sure.
Let's... you turn on the lights, but you can't go back to the stage because it's on fire. Yay! You must follow the tunnels that lead you usually to a small hallway. Leads to the magician's dressing room. You enter a closed door behind you to keep the fire and smoke from coming in. Flip this card, look at the dressing room, keep it for the whole game. So we've got a dressing room there. Well, that's one of those water things, isn't it? So that's going to be 23, isn't it? Because the water's inverted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have swirly patterns on the floor. Some kind of big arrow. That looks like a maze just at the end of my finger there as well. Alright, we'll put that in our inventory. Along with our ticket. Right. Notice that 3 of the other doors through find a way out. Yeah, it's just an introductory thing. Flip this card. And yeah, this is where we're going to break the decks apart. And they should all be colour coded at least there. Right, I'm just going to grab that so I can see what number cards. So we want 17, 18. Turn that 22 to 32. And move our inventory down a bit. And then we have until 46. And then the rest of the deck. So I can just roughly straighten these. Alright, so we've divvied up all the decks as shown there. Read this read the cards on top of the stacks in any order. Now, is there anything on the... Yeah, we'll do that bit on the back. Alright, so we'll start with card 17. Let's see. The door to the dressing room seems to be the only possible exit, but it's very solid and locked. Flip this card only if you've received the key. Well, we haven't received the key yet.
Nope.
So let's proceed to the next stack, number 19. Already I can see a number. 2743. See, on the counter of the dressing room there is a trunk with a number combination lock. Which combination of digits will open the trunk? So would you go for 2743?
Yeah. I can see that too.
Yep, using one of those weird sevens.
I draw my sevens like that.
With a little line in the middle there.
Yeah.
See, so why the camera flickering? Oh, this light's probably in the wrong bit. That's all right. So yeah, so proceed to the next card because we didn't break it.
Hey.
Okay. The trunk contains several decks of playing cards, but one in particular could be useful. Which one? Would it be that one? Because it matches our patterns.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm down to go with that one.
Let's flip that one. Yeah. The deck of cards that's most useful is that one there. Take the pack containing the game box. Inside you will find 3 different special cards to keep. Right, let's crack this open. Has it got any tape? Try to do this without mangling it. Check there's nothing else there. So we don't need to keep the pattern because there's the names on it. So, we have 3 special cards. A transparent 5 of them. We have a cross between hearts and diamonds card. Or we have one of these for doing the little lenticular thingamajig. So there's going to be some sort of puzzles that are going to have to reveal it by sliding that back and forth.
What?
Right, let's pop these in our inventory. Hopefully I won't use them. Actually, I'm going to put them up there because they're a bit funny to get hold of. Okay, so proceed to the next card. Oh, that's the yellow stack. See, among the decks in the trunk, you also find a strange picture. Actually, there's another one to keep. So flip this card for the magic picture. Keep it for the whole game. Ooh, already I can see. So whatever that is, it's telling us to do it counterclockwise when the time comes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make out what's going on with the smaller ones as well. Might have to bring that close up my eye to focus on what's going on.
Some of them are going clockwise, some of them are going
Yeah.
anti-clockwise.
We'll figure that out later.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we know that one. I'll leave that other card on top of there just in case. We still haven't got the key, so we can't go into this stack just yet. Let's just.
Really trippy.
I've always wanted to make like one of these sorts of patterns, because it goes into like the same sort of like thing as me when I'm making like the pop-up card designs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. The strange book appears to be a diary. I don't know if it's appropriate to snoop through. That belongs to the magicians. So flip this card only if you want to start reading it. Do we want to start reading his diary?
Obviously.
Yep.
We're nosy buggers.
How's Chrissy's neighbour watching doing?
Can't see at the minute.
He was watching next door's old dear mow her lawn earlier.
Or was this the ones that you were spying on up the ladders or something you were telling us the other day?
Oh, that's the other
That's
side
The
neighbour.
other neighbour.
That's the other ones. Let's see. In this diary, I wrote down my best tricks. I have not yet written the full explanation. I fear that my secrets might end up in the wrong hands. I prefer to keep my secrets here in my head. After my last performance, I will take the time to complete this book and give it to my successor. I'm assuming that this means that we're being trained now to be his successor. This is all part of his like Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory plan. So if you are holding this book, you now have the opportunity to discover my tricks. Approach them one by one, as if they were puzzles to find the solutions. Take your time to practice. You must learn to walk before you can fly. All right.
Me flying went great for us a minute ago.
But shouldn't even be more concerned about getting out of the place if the place is on fire. Right, do we keep this one? Flip this card only if you are doing that. Proceed to the next card. It doesn't say... Well, I'm going to discard it. It doesn't really have anything useful. Say that we'll rummage around for it in 10 minutes' time. Alright, next card. So, next page we discover a red, it's coloured in red. The words of the magician say that you can turn a special card into 6 hearts. How do you bring up the 6 hearts on this page? If you're saying a special card, or would you assume that we have to...
It's one of the things on.
Overlay the... Probably on the side to fit them all.
They're in the right angle.
Yeah.
Was it bring up 6 hearts we have to somehow rummage?
Probably like a specific angle somewhere.
Would does that qualify?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Yeah. Gotta wait for the stream to catch up. Yep, there we go. That's pretty much what we had on the thing there. So you need to position the special card, resembling the diamonds. Yeah. So if you down to Ron, you put an X. If you do not have 6 diamonds, mark an additional X. Oh yeah, no, you haven't unlocked the special card yet, so we're alright with that one. Yeah. Okay. So, this page of the book shows the starting position of a pub trick. You can touch only the glass, also only one glass on the counter. Your goal is to make all the arrows point, putting on the poster on the back in the same direction. How do you do it?
You take glass number 2 because it's filled up with water. Put it all in number 4, and then it should. No. I'll say confident on that.
But if we empty out glass number 2, that's going to make it point to the left. So I'll go that way. So the other arrow that's in the high position is pointing to the left. So do we break pour half a cup?
Yeah.
Half in the 2 right ones.
Yeah. The 2 left one.
And then they all point that way.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we'll go with. Yeah, I see how they put. Yeah, so break it into 2 thingamajiggies there. Just burn it from both. And yeah, we've got that example which was in the poster there for May 23. So we'll proceed to the next card. Card 25-ish. Shift my mouse pointer out of the way. Right, so you flip the page and find a piece of paper tucked into the book. You unfold it to find that it is a page from a catalogue of special props for magicians. There are many curious objects for sale. They really need to get some quality control on some of these fonts. Let's see. Keep this card with. Keep this card to look at the catalogue pages. Keep it for the whole game. Proceed to the next card. Okay, so modular key, Japanese box, or invisible ink. See, any words written with this ink is invisible to the human eye. In order to read something written in invisible ink, illuminate the page with the light of a hot flame, so more fire. Japanese box, it can only be opened by passing a magnet over the lid. To unlock it, the iron cylinder that holds the and then we have for your escapology tricks, it is broken into 3 different parts, very easy to reassemble. So I take it we're going to encounter one of these keys soon, and we're going to have to rotate and swap around the pieces to fit something. Alright, so we'll put this catalogue page with the rest of our junk in the inventory. Right, what we got next? On this page of the book, there is a challenge. How can you temporarily change both of the values and suits of these 2 cards at the same time using an object that you have with you? Well, if it's objects that we have with us.
Those special cards.
Yeah. Do we do anything with any of these again to convert them in any way?
Probably try and make the heart a diamond. That's my only thought.
Let's see, there's like a way that it might not be this card, maybe it's. Oh, that wouldn't really. Is there a way we could orientate this card where it covers up? No, I was just saying we could cover up the 2 hearts, maybe. It's a bit odd for them to be printed on that angle. So, using an object you have with you. Temporarily change both the value and suit of the 2 cards. If it being red, it must be something like this, though. But change the value as well. I'm not sure how any of these. What else have we got in our inventory here? We've got the magic picture, which is for that there. The dressing room picture, and we have the magic show card. What do we think then for this one? Back down there in case I lose it. So I think could we said using the object that we have with us, we have a pen for writing down the things. We could change the 3 to an 8. What could the 4 be changed to if we were to physically change it?
Hey.
Not sure that one's true, but we'll go on to one of the next cards and we can always come back to this one. Number 33. The mirror. This solid carrot might hide something. Which bulb needs to be unscrewed to open the drawer of the dressing? Right, so I think that's going to be a case of, with this one here, which way did we say the arrows? The arrows are saying counterclockwise. So do we need to find which one of the smaller bulbs is indicating counterclockwise? So maybe it's this bulb here. Just run that past again there. Is that going counterclockwise or is that going clockwise?
That's going clockwise, I think.
Yeah.
The one above it is
One-
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, aye. So maybe it's those arrows in the middle are telling us which way to move this plastic. Yeah, they're all the others are spoons. So we'll go for this one just here. Right, I'll just pop these a bit out of the way for a moment. Yeah, we'll keep that in our hand, don't we? So, which bulb needs to be unscrewed? So we'll go for that bulb there. And yep, it's showing there, that bulb there, and it's got the thingamajig there. So so this bulb's unscrewed. Move the black strips over the magic thing. Yep, so we've got that one. So what we got next? You unscrew the bulb, and a mirror plate suddenly detaches from behind. Oh, hang on. Do we get a keep this card? An opaque mirror. Keep with you the whole game. I'm wondering if.
I used the mirror to make an 8.
Oh, it is an actual mirror. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so let's go back to this other card and see if I can reflect these lights into my eyes again. So
that's why I couldn't get it a minute ago.
yeah, we didn't have the tool yet.
We got the diamonds.
I think that's maybe one for you to read out, Raven.
Yeah, I'm looking at the three. Yeah, so we get an 8 of diamonds and an 8 of diamonds.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
There we
If
go.
you can just see it when
Yep.
the stream
Yes,
catches up, yeah. It's incredibly awkward hand there, but yeah. Ooh, blind myself with the LEDs. I showed the I'm trying to show on the mirror thing there, couldn't I? You can kind of like just maybe see the the thing that my dad made to hold the lights up. Did I get that to reflect? No, that's the wrong direction. The most distorted mirror error for doing this. Right, we'll keep that in our inventory, and now we get to flip this card. And yeah, we've got that there for that. Let's see.
Oh, we were so stuck.
What was that there?
No wonder we were stuck.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you answered wrong, if you don't have the we've got that there, so that's fine. So proceed to the next card. So we'll keep going on this original stack to try and get it. We still need the key to get through this one. Trick of telekinesis, and it's written in font that is near impossible to read. So if you have a spoon, can you replicate the trick? Well, we don't have a spoon yet, do we? Let's see. To bend the spoon with telekinesis, you must put it into the magic box. It stays, but I'm gonna have to take this out to read it. Let's see. Do not bend it by applying force. The spoon should automatically return to the to straight. once the trick is over. We don't have a spoon yet, so we can't proceed with that one just yet. Okay, so the next one there, the Japanese box. Now, this is the thing that said about the magnet, didn't it? So the door to the right, you find a strange box. It doesn't seem to have any opening, but you shake it, and you can tell that there's something in it. How do you open the box without forcing it? Well, the catalogue said we used a magnet across the top. It can be opened using by using the magnet on the key part. We've said how to do it, but we haven't got the part.
Oh.
So technically, then, do we get? So if you don't have the key card, put an additional X. So.
Yeah, I think we get one.
Green. Let's write that on there. So we got 1X so far. We'll put that to one side. Alright, so before we do anything, I'm going to go on to the green stack now to see if we can find this magnetic part. Unless it's going to be in the trick thing. Right, let's see. The magician's chest. You find a small box near the magician's chest that contains some gems in the shape of broken hearts. Which two gems, when inserted into the black hole, complete the heart? So there's going to be two of these that have got similar pinouts, so that they can connect together.
Isn't it the bottom left and bottom right one? If you flip over one of them.
This one here, yeah. If it's mirrored, yeah, because you've got a long piece there, a little thin bit, and then a flat bit. So yeah, I'd go with that. I don't see any others that. I mean, there's nothing that has a curve like that one. There's nothing that has a little jiggly bit like that one, apart from having the equal over there. So yeah, I'll go with that. If I can get hold of the card.
I agree.
Yep, the two ones on the end there. If you had to wrongly press the thing, yeah, but we got that one alright. That's alright. Well, that's the green stack, wasn't it? Next green one. Let's see, the mysterious heart, written in even smaller font. By inserting the heart, it illuminates and reveals a strange green circuit connecting to some buttons. Let's see, you think that maybe one of these buttons must be pressed, but they all look the same. Perhaps by using the right item, you can identify which button. Well, judging by the shape that's in the middle.
Use that card.
I'm not sure how exactly this helps us, unless it's saying that it's this top one, because it's not covered in any way. Whereas these have got something over the green line.
Yeah, happy to go for that.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll just pop this back to one side for a moment. And yep, yeah, so it was that one there, yeah. This one's the correct one. So yeah, overlay that card there. Yeah, so we don't get an X on that one. See, that's still the green deck. So, after pressing the button, the block of the magician's chest slides out, resembling a figure around. There's a container of a toy bunny behind the hand. Flip this card and look at the toy bunny. Keep it with you the whole game. Proceed to the next card. Oh, it's got patterns over it. You know that's. Hang on. I'll try to see if that was maybe his letters already or something.
Oh, he's cute.
Little bunnies. What you really want is a cuddly chicken, though. Right, I'll pop that to one side. Oh, poor little casserole today. Every time she tried to jump up to get a cuddle, stir fry started causing trouble. So I had to hop her down onto the floor every time she was getting herself all upset. Got a picture of her looking all sad. I'll put it on the Discord later. Let's see. Speaking of the Discord, it doesn't look like the bots are working tonight. I made some change a few of the dials and stuff like that. Oh, what's this? Twitch is currently experiencing issues with live. Is Twitch working? I've just got a message popped up on Streamlabs. I can't see my monitor because the table's in the way, but I assume that you guys can all still see what we're doing.
Yep, still see it.
Well, that's all right then. That's probably why the bots aren't working then. Because I fiddled with the dials and stuff before. I think I've solved the problem where Nightbot kept on having a go at Wolf. I think I fixed it for him. I spent about half an hour last night going through all the settings, so fingers crossed whatever Wolf did yesterday is and that Nightbot took a fit about is all right. Okay, so what do we got here? On the side of the chest there's a magic formula. By pressing the green button, you hear a recorded voice say, the case will open only when all adds up correct. You must use an item to change the entire formula. What was that?
Use the mirror on the top half, so it makes 8 + 3 is 11.
I'm going to put this sideways so I can reach it. Try to get this angle to the camera. Is that how I meant, or do you mean use the mirror on the other half?
Yeah, like that. 8 + 3 is 11.
Right, so that's what we'll go with. Yep, that's the one there. Use the mirror. And I'm getting blinded now by the mirror that's reflecting the LEDs right back into my face. Speaking of extra light, Alexa, turn off lamp.
Okay.
Checking on the babies downstairs.
Aww, they're good girls.
My good little babies. Yeah, so we have done that one there. Let's pop that in the stack. Oops. Nearly dropped it. Let's see. The chest finally opens. Inside is a life-size dummy holding some kind of magnet. Yeah, so this is the one that we had before. Didn't realise on that other card that we actually had to have it. I thought it just said, how is it solved? Not, do you have a device to solve it?
Yeah.
Flip this card and keep the key part. Right, so this is also going to be one of those, because that was in the catalogue as well, wasn't it? The bit of the key, yeah. So I think we're going to get 3 of these cards and we're going to have to orientate them.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that in amongst all of our junk.
Amazing. Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
What's doing? You check the dummy without finding any other useful stuff. You feel that something is missing here. What should be added to the dummy?
Face.
Yep. You have to put a hat on the head of the dummy. Oh, we don't have a hat. If you don't have a hat, mark an X. Oh, bug it up twice. Alright, put that there. And then I suppose we better go and have a look at one of the other stacks. It was this stack here, which just had the box with a magnet. Alright, so I put that there. So back to card 36. So Japanese box contains an American lighter. Flip this card. Ooh, we can start some fires. Flip this card, look at the lighter, and keep it the whole game. Proceed to the next card. Now, is there anything that's standing out as some kind of weird pattern that we have to solve in it? Oh, we don't have to count the stars on it.
I was literally just thinking that as well.
I suppose it's in columns that are a 5 and a 4 and a 5 and a 4 kind of thing.
I would too, Wolf, don't worry.
Yeah, can we burn the dummy? Yep. Alright, we'll put this in amongst all the other junk that we're now accumulating at the bottom of the screen here in our inventory. Right, so caution. Do not flip this card. The drawer to the left contains a magnetic box that you take out. By touching the rear side of the drawer, you determine that there is a
Incision.
incision carved into the wood. You cannot pull the drawer from out from the dressing table, but you could peek at the incision using the mirror. Do not flip this card. Proceed to the next card. Alright, so very carefully. I'm not going to discard that one. I'm just going to put it above. So, what have we got here? Metallic box. Let's see, to open the metallic box, you must look at the rear side of the drawer, back on card 37. So I didn't throw that one away. Using the opaque mirror, and enter the number obtained by adding up all the digits carved into the wood, which is the total sum of all numbers. Alright, so you must look at the rear side of the drawer back on card 37. Alright. So using the opaque mirror and enter the number.
You have to use the opaque mirror.
Yeah, use the mirror.
So which way are we going to use this then? Let's see, what angles does it all come at? We do where it covers up enough numbers that it's nothing. That forward a little bit so I can reach it. We need it in a state where it's all numbers. Try it in the other direction.
I think it's going to be a weirdly angled one, I reckon.
Yeah. Just try to do it where it comes up on the camera. So I'm not sure what orientation it wants us to pop this into.
It's a 2-digit number we want.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's a sum of a number, so
Yeah.
the sum of the integers.
That one back there for a second.
So it could be all 6, it could be technically 12,
Yeah.
but I doubt it's going to be 12 because 4 opposite doesn't make a number.
Or is it, if we have it like that, is it the sum of all the ones that become a number? So 3, 2, 1, 1, and 5, and then that other one isn't a number.
Yes.
Sure at all with this one. Which way it wants us to orientate it. Do we get anything if I half it? Not sure at all on this one.
No.
Right, we'll put these two cards just back on the deck for a moment, and we'll go back to the green deck that we're working through. Just put them sideways so we know that them two are paired together. Let's see. I'll just shift the mirror out of the way. Actually, I'll put that there because we know we need that for that. What if as soon as you put the hat on, the dummy reveals its eyes and mouth, and says, "Hello. The 4 digits you have to read are written on the yellow sheet. Which numbers do you say at the dummy? The yellow sheet."
Don't think we have the yellow sheet, do we?
No. Unless I'm just looking at the catalogue page here, because it's got like slightly different colours. Does it say the word yellow anywhere on it though? No. Right, so we're going to say we don't have whatever that is just yet. I'm just noticing on the back of some of these cards there's different shapes along the top of different colours. I wonder if that has any sort of meaning later. Is there anything that might be on there? No. Right, so we're going to say we don't have the yellow sheet. We don't have a spoon, so we can't do that stack, and we haven't got a key, so we can't do this stack. So it all hinges on this one here.
Reflective mirror one.
Yeah. Put that there. And then I put the destructions for it there. Let's see, so if I put that just basically is there, which ones are actually numbers? And if we add them up, what do we actually get? That's the only thing I can think of.
6
3, 2, 1 is 6.
plus
But-
0 is 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
25 maybe? Just adding up all the numbers that actually become numbers across both panels.
Yeah, I mean, I'm stuck on this one, so I think we might take
Yeah.
an X, but
Yeah,
I think-
we'll take it.
yeah.
So we want to go with possibly 25. The number's 19. Alright, hang on. So what's it saying there to do? So the photo's there. If we have the mirror here. So that's the orientation that it's showing in the picture. Behind the drawer, you find the following symbols engraved.
Oh, so 321409.
Yeah, 321 409 15. Yep. Other way round. You're lucky. We had the right idea.
Yeah, just aye. So yeah, if you flipped card 37 to solve this puzzle, mark. Also, what you would have got an X anyway. Otherwise, you can do that now without penalty. If you flip card 37,
So you get 2 X's.
Right, that's a weird one.
Oh, I think it was telling us don't flip the card, use the mirror,
Yeah.
find the numbers.
Oh, so is it kind of like meaning rather than flip the card, we should have like done
Should have just
like that. Alright. And we might need the mirror.
That's
there. So we get double X for that one.
Double X.
Alright, sorry, that was the blue, wasn't it? Yeah, so blue next. So you hope to find something useful, but inside the box there's only a spoon. So flip this card, look at the spoon, and keep it for the game.
Yeah.
1 spoon. Alright, let's go back to the spoon puzzle. Let's see, to bend the spoon with telekinesis, you must put it into what's that? Are you away playing tonight there, Wolf? Well, well, depending on how many hours it takes us to get through these decks, we'll hopefully see you later on. But no bother, we'll catch you later on, mate.
Yeah, have a good stream, Wolf.
What was I saying there? Do not bend. Well, just saw something flash in the corner of my eyes, but Royalty putting a work command in. Wasn't if you have a spoon, can you repeat this trick? So
We have the magic box.
I mean, we have
no, in this game we have a box. Whether or not it's magical or not. Oh, I can't get the bloody thing apart now. I wonder, because this game is...
Is it a rubber spoon?
Bent the spoon in the box. I think that works.
One way of doing it.
It's just...
Oh,
The shape of that box looks the same kind of rectangle as this one.
yeah.
And these games are like a pain in the ass for these sorts of solutions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy to go for that.
I'd agree with you.
Deckscape, yeah. Says there, yeah. Bend the card in the box and insert it into the game box. Yeah. Should have known. This way the spoon will remain bent without you touching it. Once it's removed from the box, it will return to normal. It won't, because now it's got a permanent bend in the middle. But once it goes back in the box at the end of the the play, it'll get crushed beneath all the other cards. So yeah, I'm happy we got that one. All right, let's get all these other bits and bobs out of the way. Oops, nearly knocked it over. Okay, next few pages of the book are white. Now we got a lighter, didn't we? And the catalogue says invisible invisible ink illuminates a page with the light of a hot flame.
Yeah, so we use the matches.
We have a lighter.
Yeah, on one of these ones we have the American lighter. Just wave it at the side of the screen. So yeah, we're going to set it on fire because we love starting fires. Oh, hello there, JD.
Hey, JD.
Let's see if we can get a squeak out of this one. Sounds like a very sad squeak there, doesn't it? I'm going to have a quick mouthful of orange whilst I've got it open.
Discord suppresses the sounds. Presses.
Right, let's pop that bottle down there. We're doing right. We're making having quite steady progress tonight through today's Deckscape game, JD. And how are you doing today as well? Because it was I assume that you probably wouldn't have had too much of the way of the effects from having your jab with you already fighting through the real one a couple of months back. So I hope you're doing we're just relaxing for the day after having your shot. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Or was it the day before? I can't remember. All the days are blurred together this week. Anyway, which card number are we on? We're on card 28 of this stack. So let's see. Yeah, you have to use the lighter to bring out what is written on the pages. So put an X in there. We have the lighter, so that's all right there. Let's pop that to the back there. And card 29. Just a bit sore on the shoulder. That's not too bad then. It's just a bit sore from when the needle came in. As long as you're not like headaches and all the dizziness and all that carry on. So I was fine with mine until I got back to the car. I sat there for 15 minutes like the nurse asked. As soon as I got back into the car, my head just started spinning for a few minutes. It's like when my dad got his shot, he says he was exactly the same. He says he wished he had just gotten in his car and went straight down the road home, because he would have been at home for when he had the little sort of dizzy spell. Instead, he sat there for 15 minutes. Were you guys all right with it after you guys got your shots?
Yeah, I think rota is pretty much unaffected. I think 2 days after, I felt really tired, but
yeah,
I think that could have also been heat as well.
I just been like today. It was roasting hot when I was sat outside with the girls for a bit. Cooled down a bit like now when we got them in. I had to get them in early tonight. Castro's been watching TV without me.
Oh, no.
Watching our murder shows. So I used to love with barbecue because as soon as she heard the chime on the bell on the intro to the Penguins of Madagascar cartoons, she immediately perked up and she would go over a little pillow and sit with her little head craned back watching the telly. What's that there? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, you got your jab. You sat there for 10 minutes. That definitely qualifies as time for a pizza.
Same we did. We went to the bakery straight after ours.
Yeah.
Chrissy went straight to flirt with his other ladies.
Yeah. Got to flirt with them all, haven't they?
Actually, that day.
Once our little one, I'll teach him how to flirt with all the shop owners.
Oh, you better watch out. Chrissy will be taking the baby out on his own, won't he? So he can, yeah, he'll be sort of
I'll milk it even more.
Yeah, taking the kid out to show all the other single mums.
You already told the pastry shop lady about it.
Yeah, bakery lady. Yep.
I don't know. What are you gonna do with him?
Murder him.
No.
Right, what was what we got here anyway? Then guess the card. Note: these are normal cards, but the deck of 10. So prepare in a specific way for the trick. And then we have microscopic font. Right. So this page of the book shows a simple card trick. The this deck was shuffled, and the person not. That's a random draw. So which is the card? Which is the chosen card, and how do you know this? Just go and return it to the pile without looking at the person, and shuffle the card, and finally reveal face up on it. Am I supposed to have a second deck of cards here or something? It doesn't correspond to our ticket, does it? Because that's got cards on it.
Deck was shuffled first.
Looking at our magic show ticket, there are 3 kings that are the same. Actually, there's a whole bunch of ones that are the same on that ticket. Rather than draw a card.
I have an idea, but it could be completely off. So the nine of spades is down, facing downwards, because the 9 is down. And then 9 of hearts is up. Then ace is down, 7's up, 7's down, 5 is up, 3 is down, 3 is up, king is up again. And I'd expect king to be down, with the ace being back up. So maybe king, but that's all I can.
What makes you think that the king's up and not down, considering it's mirrored? It's the same either way.
I didn't think that through. Because on a deck of cards I used to play with, I used to do the trick because you could do that. So you could like just pick a card at random, then just see which card was backwards. But yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, okay, not that idea then. So maybe it goes black, red, black, red, black, black.
Yes, it's because it's got the thing saying that the deck was prepared in a specific way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For the trick.
Okay, to draw a card, secretly peek, then take the chosen card and return it in the pile. Okay, so it was either red taken out between 7 and 5, or black taken between 3 and king. No, it can't be a black taken. Yeah, it has to be a black. No.
I'm trying to think of the numbers like going down in sequence, and it's got some high ones in there.
Unless, no, because there's a 5 as well. I was thinking because there's 2 9s, 2 7s, 2 aces, 2 3s.
5 and a king. Is it as simple as it's the king because it's technically the only one with a face?
The other one sort of like stands out, doesn't it, above the rest, doesn't it? So let's just read this again there. So it's not normal playing cards, but the deck of 10 was prepared in a specific way before the trick. So this page of the book shows a simple card trick. The deck was shuffled, and a person, not an accomplice, was asked to randomly draw a card, secretly peek at it, and then you take the chosen card and return it to the pile. Without looking at it, the person then shuffles the card, and finally they reveal faced up on the table. It must be the orientation thing. I mean, the like what you were saying.
Up, down. Up, up. Sorry, up, down, up. I think it must be the king, just because of the orientation. Well,
Well, the king is the same, you said, so...
that's the only one that doesn't, like... I don't know.
I'm happy just to take an X on this one and go for king.
Go for 5
What
X's.
will be? We'll get rid of them at the end.
All right, I'll put the thing there. So you want to go with the king, yeah? But even though I say, which is the card chosen? How do we know it? Well, we're going to go with it's got something to do with the orientation. So we might not get we might get 2 X's for this one. Oh, good here. The chosen card is the 5 of spades. So where was the 5 of spades on there? So is that because in between 2 black ones, maybe? So looking at the cards carefully, you can deduce that the deck has been prepared so the majority of the suits on each card point the same direction. We got that much. When returning the chosen card to the deck, you rotate it around. Even the deck shows you can figure out the way.
Okay,
One
I've
of
got
the
it
majority
now.
of the symbols pointing in that way. So, if you answered wrong, put an X.
I've done that trick so many times as well. Or like
Yeah.
similar style. Didn't even think about looking...
Yeah, we got the method down, but we didn't select the right card.
I'm just saying, if they picked the king, there's no way they could have guessed that.
Yeah, because it would have been, like I said before, it's mirrored. All right, then we'll get an X for that one.
Sorry.
Right, what have we got? What colour was that card? That's the goldy coloured deck. All right, that's this one here. Oh, not more cards. No, if you don't remember the details of the trick, take a look at the previous page. Warning, repeating a trick is always risky. This page shows... this page of the book shows the same trick as before repeated. Of another person, which card is chosen this time?
I'm gonna say, before even looking at them, it's gonna be the king. But let's have a look at them.
Up, up, down, 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 down. Yeah, I'd say the king.
Want to go with the king again?
Yeah.
It's the king. Yeah.
Only diamond as well.
The chosen card is the King of Diamonds. Yep, and proceed to the next card. Oh, this pile of discard ones look like they're all going to fall off fall off the table. Right, what have we got here? The hidden buttons. There seems to be nothing else on the dressing table. However, you unscrew the bulb on the top and discover 4 secret buttons. I wonder what went through their mind. I thought, I'll unscrew all the other bulbs. You've already seen one of these weird symbols. Which button do you press? Which button do you press because it has the same symbol depicted somewhere else in the room? Now, there was an arrow.
The one addressing.
Yeah. Or is that because we're here? Let's see. Seems to be nothing else on the dressing room table. However, you unscrew the bulb and don't discover the series of buttons. You have already seen one of these symbols, or is it the symbols along the top they're talking about?
Didn't the rabbit have symbols on him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's just bring the rabbit up. I was also thinking about our magic show ticket. It had... No, I was just looking at it. It's a bit difficult to see the little tiny symbols there, but they don't correspond to what's on the top there.
Okay.
Which button do you press? Because somewhere else in the room. Could it just be the arrow? Or are we looking at half an arrow? So the arrow on this bit here is pointing in the opposite direction. So if we've got that bit there where we've got half an image here and half an image there, would that mean it's this top one? If those two are combined.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, we'll go with that. No, we got it wrong. Because taking into account the mirror, so it's flicked around, and then that becomes just the arrow. So it should have been the button on the very end, and not a combination of both of them. So the rightmost button. So we get X number 6. I don't think we're going to become the magician. Right, let's pop those ones there. We'll discard that one and continue on the blue deck.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, sorry.
Breaking the third wall.
Let's see, through the mirror. By pressing the button, the mirror slides down, revealing a secret compartment. There's an old poster of the magician here. The hat box that we should have had earlier. How many times do you clap your hands? What? Seeing the light there. To open, you clap your hand as many times as there are rings drawn on the poster.
So it includes the O's.
In Oldman, yeah.
Yeah.
14, 15, 16. I can count at least 16.
Does that include the big outer one as well? It's got 4.
Yeah, and his glasses.
Yeah. Any other like hidden rings in the... Well, we've got the over Oldman. So you reckon there's 16 there? Well, hang on, is it as many times as there are rings? 4, 5.
Oh,
That'd be
wait,
12.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Oh, yeah, 12.
12 I've got.
Yeah. Flip it.
It's going to be a big one missing. But
14?
Hey?
Where did he get the other ones from? The other two? What else is on his glasses there?
Oh, the
Oh,
glasses and the inside of the frame.
Oh, so it's like the red ring, the black ring, but also there's a white ring.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, didn't think that far.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Cross number 7.
we're doing great.
Right, let's
We're
see.
close.
Let's see, you clap your hands and wait a few seconds. This guy seems to have completely forgotten the building is burning down around him.
Yeah.
Let's see, you clap your hands and wait a few seconds. It seems that nothing is going to happen. But the hat box opens and reveals a hat inside. Flip this, keep the hat. And this is the hat that we should have used on the fellow in the top corner.
Yeah.
So we will keep the hat, even though technically it's already been used. So actually, with the thing on the hat here, was there something about numbers that we had to... which numbers do you say at the dummy?
Yellow page. It's not
Ah,
even
yeah, yellow page, yeah, so we haven't got a yellow page yet. Let's pop that there, and we will continue down the blue pile. Let's see, the gramophone. You notice that the poster has local angle. You tear out to find behind it vinyl records gramophone. Which record do you insert into the gramophone?
Is a good question.
Now we know that those names.
Brahms, Wagner, Chopin, and Mozart.
And you can see it's got like the symbol up there which represent, it looks like this card, but with an eye in the middle.
Yes.
So there's 4 names on here. So is it a white name that's not on here? Let's see if I can just get that on.
Remember Wagner, Brahms, Chopin, and Mozart, I think, were on there, so I don't think Mahler was on there. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's a name I don't recognise from that. Trying to get this the right sort of orientation so we can see it on the camera. Wagner there. That's that Chopin or Pin or what have you. Brahms and Mozart. So that's the odd one out.
The Mahler.
Right, let's go with that one. Yep, the Mahler record. And yeah, and it's just showing us there the puzzle there. I've done quite a few of these sorts of puzzles. I've done like for clients quite a few times. There's also another one as well where you have like all the vertical lines, not like a slidey puzzle like what we had for that other one, but you like hide a slight image in there, then when you like stare at it for long enough, the image comes out. I've done a few of those. Yeah, like those, but not as complicated as the ones that you get like in those books. It's just done through like vertical lines that are slightly jiggled. Okay, what we got next? This one, I can already see what we're gonna have to do with it. Where is it? Where's the... Right, so what we got? After you place the record on the gramophone, the music starts to play. A few moments later, to record the dressing room, we find a hidden table on. Display does not work very well. Which one of the 8 icons do we press?
On our ticket, they had those icons.
Is that there the 9 of hearts? Oh, it's actually going through all the cards. And yeah, those are the icons on our ticket. Right, and that's also in the right like shape for them there as well. So which of the 8 icons do we press?
Oh, I seem to be at the corners of 4 cards, so maybe it's only 4 cards on the thing. We will work out which icon's in the middle, because you got the 9 of hearts there. And then, what else we got?
Yeah, got 9 of hearts. We have a 10.
10 of spades.
Yeah.
10 of spades.
We have a king and a queen. Just what suit are they playing for?
It's a queen of spades, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And then the queen,
Then we've got the king of...
king of clubs, is it?
Trying to get in there. There's like just a fraction of a millimetre to play with. Yeah, I'll go with clubs for that one. King of clubs. Queen of spades. The 9 of hearts. And the 10 of spades. Which of the 8 icons do we press?
Not too sure, because I mean the yellow key has the 10 of spades, the 9 of hearts, and the queen of spades, but not the king. And you've got the red trophy, which has both the king and the queen, and the 10, but not the 9.
So it's which one of those dots has all 4?
That's what
All
I'm
4
thinking.
cards, yeah.
My thoughts.
Well, this one here, maybe? It's slightly obscured by the chicken in the corner of the screen. I'll just raise that up a bit.
I'll see what that one is. Is that the 9 of hearts? Is that?
Yeah, I've got a 9 of hearts, a 10 of thingamajiggies,
That's the one then.
a
Yeah, I
king
think so.
and a queen. Right, the question is, what is that symbol? Because I can't make it out on the screen.
That's a little music note.
Music note?
Grey,
Yeah,
grey music
a
note.
grey musical note. Right, now which one? Right, so that would be this one here. So we want to go with a grey musical note?
Yeah.
Grey musical note, yay. And yeah, and that goes back to the ticket, so we didn't get an X on that one. Alright, I'm just going to put that there, put this here, and very, very quickly just try and tidy up our inventory cards because they're getting absolutely all over the place. I put the special cards just off to one bit so that I can grab them a little bit easier. There's something else on its side, right. There we go. What stack was that? That was a blue stack. There's only 2 more cards left on the blue stack here. And let's see. You press the button and the screen changes, but the tablet is still locked. Maybe you could use the device to call for help. Which of the 2 buttons must you press to unlock the screen? Or maybe you should have... we should press them both. Oh, which of the 2 buttons must be pressed to unlock it? So we've got a choice of power, click, or... And how many buttons? It says 2 buttons. I'm just trying to think, is the home button here? Is that not technically a button? or maybe you have to press them both.
I mean, you wouldn't press the power button because that would switch it off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because I mean, if the screen's already on, then it's like, is it that, or is it like the trick of pressing the home button?
I'm down to just press the home button, to be fair.
Home button or the click button, yeah. Don't think you'd press the power button. If you press them both, that's gonna like take a screenshot in it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's how
Which are the two buttons? Alright, which one do you want to go for then? Click on the home button. Try to see if there's like any if there's any like little notches on the side that would be like in the print that would be like another button that's just hidden. So what do you reckon? Do you want to go with the home button?
Sure.
Just to be that awkward and get that extra X.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hang on. We're supposed to get the bunny and the mirror out. Where's the mirror? There it is.
Oh, for goodness.
Oh no, the mirror in the mirror in the hat, the bunny in the hat rather. That work? Yeah. So yeah, it spells click on its side.
I was supposed to know that.
Would have been gone 2 o'clock if we actually worked that out. So.
Oh,
We'll be using common sense.
see, the home button is perfectly reasonable to click to, because you press that and it'll come up with asking you for the password or what have you. All right, let's put that one there. And let's put the those bits there. All right, so what's the last card in the blue deck? See, the tablet finally unlocks, and it shows a top-down view of the room you're in. Must be a hidden camera from the angle. You realise that there is something on the chandelier. So you climb up and take it's part of the key. Flip this card and keep it. So there's whatever part of the key, which is in one orientation or another. I want to somehow connect with that. Try to see if these. See at the very top of them, they've got these different colours. I'm trying to think if these maybe line up in some way to do a pattern or something later on.
Please no. My brain's not that functional.
Alright, so we still haven't got the yellow page, so we can't do that one. We haven't got the key, so we're on the kind of like orangey deck still. But looking at what I've just revealed, we're getting the key now.
That's the worst one we've done so far.
Let's see. This page of the book says you can use magic carpet to create create a 4 of spades. How do you create a 4 of spades on this page?
Want it? Oh, I don't know. Do we have any things like the magic card things?
These ones.
Could overlay them both together to make 4 spades, if that makes sense. Like put the red one over the top of the black one.
Like that. Well, once the stream catches up.
Yeah, that's 4 spades, isn't it?
Yep, I'll go with that. So that's what we'll say. And yeah, put those across there. So yeah, we've got that one there.
Hey.
Right, let's put this in the pile, which is constantly looking like it's going to fall off. Let's see. As soon as you solve the last trick, book cover. So yeah, we get the final key part. Keep us and focus on the other stacks. So we have now 3 pieces of the key.
Hey.
Which is not on the screen, but there. So that must be all 3 parts on there. So I assume now that we can open the door. Let's just take these 2 cards here.
Finish the green.
What was that there?
Oh, I was just wondering, do we want to finish the green stack or?
We haven't got the yellow.
I haven't got the yellow sheet
Yeah.
or page or.
That's a shame.
Let's see.
Well,
So flip this card only if you have recovered the key. I'd say we've recovered the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got all 3 parts of there, as explained in the catalogue. So yeah, that's all right. And then looking at that picture there that we've revealed, looks like a yellow page. Oh. What we got here then? What kind of weird combinations are we going to have to do with these with these various cards to form? So hang on, what is his clue exactly? The 4 digits you have to read are written on the yellow sheet. Which numbers do you say to the dummy? So this is going to make 4 numbers. Just wondering if
Looking at negative space.
they kind of the cutouts, you see, like kind of the shape of them corresponds to the bottom of those. So that kind of makes a square there. Or could that be as, was it numbers he wanted?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to write this down.
So you got 0 there.
Yeah, we'll go over 0 for that one. Go for a 5.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 there.
Yeah.
And, can't say that one because of the light.
It's a 3.
Yeah.
3.
And where's the next corner? We do this one down here. 8.
8.
Oh yeah, where's the 8?
Yep.
8.
So we've got 3, 5, a 0, and an 8.
Yep, happy for that.
Yes.
Put those down there. This in amongst all the rest of the mess. Stack those up there. So into the middle here. So yep, 3, 5, 8, and 0. So we've got that one there. So we've got the yellow sheet. And yeah, mark X for that. Yes, that's fine. Proceed to the next card. Only a couple of cards left, and we find out whether or not how much of a disaster we have for the scoring. I see here, this is looking very much like, because this is like covering part of the page now. It must be something we. Oh, don't tell me we have to get all of the cards together and make some kind of a pattern.
Examine all the previous cards in order. Where are you exactly?
Oh no.
Oh, hang on. Well, what's this one say? The magic chest slides to one side, and there's a secret passage. Passageway leads you to a small room where there's a wardrobe. So exactly does that mean? Examine all cards in order to find where you are exactly.
Is it all the green cards, or is it every single card?
Can I make some sort of pattern or something?
Oh.
I'm just going to put them in. Because they're all kind of like mashed up where I've just chucked them into the discard pile. But we also have cards that are our inventory cards as well. Examine all previous cards in order. Where are we exactly? So, am I looking for something which has got this brown on it? Flick through the card. Why didn't we have to do this one in the Eldorado when we had to like double back through all the cards to try and find a symbol or something on a previous card, and it was on like the cover one.
Oh.
Right, I'm just going to put that there. Quite a lot of these in that orientation, so I'll have to flip that. That's my thing. I was making myself life easier by putting them down in this way. Right. So, see on the top there, they've all got these type of patterns. So that's kind of like those colours, but not quite. The discard pile there. Is there anything that's got these kind of browns? And how are we supposed to connect? Oh, unless it is just, maybe it's just saying stack up all the cards.
Possible.
And trying to see if that makes anything. Just by doing it like that. And just stretch them out a little bit further. Let's see, are we seeing any type of shape emerge from that? Of course, it doesn't take into account the other cards along the bottom here. And 2 seconds. I'll just pop those carefully down. See if we can get another squeak.
It just looks like very tree-like to me.
Yeah, there's like a red line which then disappears and then comes back again, but
Alright, so what did I say again for the thing? Examine all previous cards in order. Does that mean I have to... do I technically then have to maybe put the deck back in order? Including our inventory cards. Is there any inventory card that we've not used? They've all been used up in some way, shape or form, haven't they?
I think so.
Alright, let's just get it over with. I'll put them in order. Let's see, we've got 1, 2. Do we have I'm going to flip all these other cards here back over. I'm going to put the deck that we're using at the back. Put those there. Flip these so that I can see the numbers. So normally after the stream, when I'm in bed watching the telly, I sit and I just put them in stacks of the groupings of 10, and then put them all back in order, then reseal them back in the box.
mm-hmm.
Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put that there for a second. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we have a 12? Like an auction house, anyone 12? Right, so we've got the 12s, 13s, and 14s and stuff are all in this kind of cluster. 12, 13, 14. Right, have we got a 15?
Say something stupid like abracadabra or something.
Oh, if it do, well, we'll have a little look as we're going through, but I kind of like they're all kind of like clustering together with the colours. So what we're up to there, 14. And do I have a 15? Not in that stack. What about this big stack? Oh, there's my 15. Right, I'll put that there for a moment. And I'm just going to gather up everything into one pile. It's just going to be faster to do this the way that I normally do it. So, anything in the teens, 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 3s, 2s, teens, 10s, 3s, 7s, 50s, 20s, more 40s, 30s, teens, 25, 49, and the answer to everything, the universe, number 42. 7, 18, 19. And we'll scoop this. We've got that 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Stack them under there. See, 30, 31, 2, 3, and I've rejiggled them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's the 40. And then 50, 1, 2, and 3. And then 54 is over here. Alright, I'm assuming this is probably going to be the base. I'm just going to put that there because I might have to spread it out. All the way around. Possibly. Trying to see if it spells out a word just from like putting it tight there. Trying to stretch them. It's a bit awkward trying to get them to lay out. So what do we reckon that is then? If that's supposed to go like that. Could almost be bushes of some sort, couldn't it?
Mm.
Can't like lay these out any further. I don't think the first two cards count because they've got nothing on them. See if I can lay these out a little bit. A little bit more to see if we can get this pixelated image to come out. Like an arrow pointing up, though, isn't there? It's got like a sun, like maybe an arrow pointing up, perhaps. It's got to be in the woods, hasn't it? So, what was the actual question? Before we had to do all of that. Examine all the previous cards in order. Where are you exactly?
In the sky.
I said, like, in the woods or in the... Got an arrow pointing up.
In the trees?
Yeah.
Treetops.
Bushes?
A forest. Jungle.
See if we have to use the mirror for anything, but
Mirror's in there.
it's somewhere in there. It's somewhere in the stack, isn't it? See if I can just maybe space these out a bit more, because they're a bit awkward to keep them in the right shape.
In the north.
North?
Up north.
Sounds like a real bad, like, Eiffel Tower or something, isn't it? No.
See if I can get a few of the other cards like a little bit more visible, because there's some cards which are still underneath. There's no like easy way to get them to cooperate and lay out. An arrow pointing up to the sun. Is it just that we're just outside? Could it be that generic?
In the daylight.
Examine all the previous cards. Where are you exactly?
Oh,
Outside.
hold on.
Can you see something?
Yeah, if you turn your head to the side so that the sun's on the top, it's the torch of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, I see it now. This is the pedestal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pointing to the torch part.
Yeah, it's not the sun. All right, let's flip this card after 20 minutes to solve this one card.
I had the wrong, what's it called?
Landmark.
Landmark, that's it.
Yeah.
You're at the Statue of Liberty. If you answered exactly on the torch of the Statue of Liberty, before we get reading that, put next. If you were wrong, I'll proceed to the next card. Yep, so we're all right with that. Yeah. What to carry on?
You're gonna erase one whole X.
I think an X is in.
Can we erase an X? Did you say that?
Yeah.
It's
on the card.
All right, so we lower ourselves down to 6 X's.
Good job, lads.
Good job, Royalty, for working that out.
Just as I was about to flip it and say forest.
I was just like looking at it and I was like, it looks like a hippo, and I turned my head to the side. I was like, oh yeah, no, never mind.
All right, pop the discard pile there. Since they're in order, that'll save me sorting them again later. All right. Card 55, written in even smaller font again. The only way to escape.
Parachute.
Yep. There's a strong steel cable stretching into the sky. It is linked to something, but you cannot see properly through the darkness. The darkness and the fog. The oxygen and the wind coming through the door are fueling the fire. Also, just remember the fire now. And the smoke has now invaded is that no? It's in the entire room. There was no more time. You have to. You're too high to jump down from the window. How do you escape from the room? In a few seconds.
Use the coat hanger on the wire as a zip line.
That's what my thought
Yeah.
was. So.
Yeah, try to hold this up close a second. Let's see if there's anything else in there.
Or you're a magician. Use your little helicopter hat.
Yeah, I was just wondering, there's a helicopter hat. Or maybe you could do the thing like you're on the unicycle with the rope.
That's a circus cow.
Yeah, we'll go with the zipline approach with the with grabbing the thingy-majiggy.
Yep.
Take the metal coat hanger and use it to slide along the cable. The unicycle is too difficult to maneuver as the cables. The fabric of the jacket. Oh, there's a jacket in there as well. In case you're wondering, the boy's hat with the fan does not allow you to fly for real. Oh
yeah. We're magicians.
If you answer correctly, erase another X.
Hey. Progress.
Only 6 X's to get rid of now. And proceed to the next card. Right, I'll pop that card there. Let's see. You hang from the cables and start to slide down very fast. Find your room and safe from the fire. However, you take. So what do we do? We're going to stop ourselves from crashing now. It's crashing at the end of the cable. Where does the cable go down to?
I don't know.
Hang on. I get the previous card. There was a circus tent. Do we let go just in time to hit the circus tent?
Yeah.
And then come down?
Yeah, I'd say so. Land on top of the circus tent.
Yeah. Just let go. Showing the solution that yet. So the big tent will stop your fall. Yeah. If your answer is correct, erase an X.
Hey, progress.
5 X's. If you're given an answer, you lose your grip and fall anyway. Proceed to the next card. I'll take these 2 cards. Pop them there. Holding your breath, you let yourself fall into the void. For the impact, your fall is very fast, but it seems to last forever. Time seems to stop. Before proceeding, mark the current time. Right. 22:13. So 2 hours. Flip this card. You close up your eyes, stretch your muscles, then go bouncy bouncy. So it's very flexible, makes blah blah blah. And you fall into the void. Proceed to the next card. We're still falling into this void.
You grab your elytra.
Yeah.
Put your rockets in your hand.
Yeah.
You land on something soft. Even before you realise what's going on, you hear the rolling clap of hands around you. You landed on the soft carpet right in the middle of the stage. The magician says, "Ladies and gentlemen, the trick of flight." So as none of this actually happened, and he's back on the stage.
What's the trick?
He had some sort of like a seizure when he was lifted up there, and he had like this weird dream of becoming a magician. Let's see. Crowd goes crazy. The magician congratulates you. It tells you that the envelope with the ticket, accident to save the fire, were all part of the the giant magic trick. While you were trying to get out of the dressing room, hidden cameras were filling yours. It's one of those sorts of shows, is it? Flip the card.
It's his excuse for lack of lawsuit. Totally planned.
The audience in the theatre followed your efforts. So basically, we're just like watching some people do an escape room. So you trapped by the flight. No one used the dressing room. Was an elevator going up. All right, so it was slowly going up. I kind of like how that haunted house thing works at Disneyland. Yeah, you're in the room, but you're actually in a massive elevator, and it takes you down so you can get into like the little labyrinth in the ghost house. Let's see. Fire sport were part of the trick. But yeah, that's no problem there. And then it's proceed to the next card. 59. Let's see. Now you count to the minutes that you played. Add 5 minutes for every X that you got. Well, it's not really worth doing that, is it? So we got 91 minutes or more, definitely. And the magician says that trick has to be improved. So what if we had done it in the thing? Become the magician's apprentice if we had done it really quickly. The magician offers you a magnificent dinner.
Nice.
There we go. Still shocked and speechless, you exit the theatre. Definitely most. What's that they're saying about? The final farewell of the magician. But yeah, that's the last card. Then the next one advertises the other games in the series.
Hey.
So there we go. We've completed the magician's. What's it called again? Oh, behind the curtain.
And the curtain.
So there we go. So at least it's not 2 o'clock in the morning now when we finished it this time.
Yep.
It's only just 10:15. That's not bad. Oh. Still, we could have shaved an hour off our time. Never mind though. But yeah, what's that? That's number 5 in the series, isn't it, as well now? So what we'll do now is I put like a few little bits and bobs at the side of me desk here. That I didn't have out last night, so I didn't have it properly out last night rather. But just a few games that will be potentially coming up. I'm going to see how well it fits on the camera. But I'd like to do Tiny Epic Zombies as the next board game night. We have of course the games that we've already played there. And the Judge Dredd that we did last night, which actually should be live. Oh no, it's not live by now. It's not 11 o'clock, is it? I confused myself with the times now. But yeah, I like this one. It's nice just to sit and play in the garden this minute, even though I've only managed to win that one match that we did last night. And I think Roasty likes this sunset over water because she always jumps up on the table when I play it in the garden. I told you yesterday she jumped up and she took her head through my sandwich and she pinched my sandwich at lunchtime. Today, I was giving Casserole a cuddle on my knee, and then Rosie decided that she wanted to jump up and join, so she jumped up on my knee, and then Butter decided that she wanted to jump up and say, "What are you two doing up there?" So she jumped up on my knee. Casserole didn't like that because she was getting a cuddle, so she jumped up on my shoulder, and Butter was just moving herself in, and then Roasty decided to have an explosive episode out of her butt, shall we say. So we have another pair of trousers that need burning. Oh, and it wasn't even like, it was like a hard poop. It's, it just rolls off. It's not a problem. It didn't even you see it, but no, this one was a squirty one. But anyway, there's some other games as well. I will be at some stage trying to figure out, because the thing is the instructions aren't complete for Tiny Epic Pirates. I was so looking forward to doing this one as well, but unfortunately the instructions are just not complete. It's been a bit of a pain to try and organise. But we also have Tiny Epic Dinosaurs as well there. I left it on the shelf, but I also have Tiny Epic Galaxies as well there. In addition as well, we have the expanded content for tiny epic pirates. I'll just show you some of the little... Oh yeah, that's the thing as well. You get, with the Kickstarter, you get like a whole pack of the gold coins to use in the game. And you've got the tiny little boats as well there. Would almost say it's supposed to be a ghost ship, that one. It kind of like works against the green screen, doesn't it? 'Cause it's kind of like slightly translucent against it. And as well, finally for the future ones as well. Apart from we've got fire in the library, of course, and we have the coldest night. So there seems to be a little theme there of fire. And we might do a short stream at some point on Palm Island. It's never just like a nice little easy small game, because it comes in. You get this big box and there's like different variations of the game and what have you. But the actual only thing you need to play is a handful of cards which come in this little wallet thing. The rest of it is all for like a second player. But there we go. I'll have to tidy up all this mess as well. But okay, let's go and see, where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from tonight?
Ooh.
Which button do I press again? Press this one.
Sorry?
Richard.
No, not Richard.
I have to see who's online. Oh.
Richard.
You've got Wolf online, so...
Oh yeah, Wolf's.
Come on, hurry up and load. Okay, so we've got 4 choices. Oh, and one of them's Richard.
Richard.
No.
I voted.
We have Jam Man, Richard, Easy Guy, or Wolf.
Let's go Wolf. He's in the
Let's go
chat
and see
earlier.
Wolf. We haven't. I haven't caught him streaming for a good few weeks. At least I haven't got the notification. But my notifications have been absolutely all over the place for not getting them. Okay, let's go through here. Why do I have so many notifications on Discord? What's this? Friend request.
Ooh.
Pending friend request. Oh yeah, you haven't got a profile icon. There's no matching no matching servers or like anything like that. So yeah. One bot. Delete. All right. So tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Where am I?
Saturday tomorrow.
Mass Effect. And we get to play with Tally the whole time now because we got the achievement for doing the other ones. And then I rejiggled it, so we're actually going to play Farming Simulator on Sunday. And I also rejiggled the thing again because I've got a new game to play next Sunday. I need to check that it's actually finished downloading onto the Xbox. But yeah, I've had a slight rejiggle of some of the things there. And luckily, there didn't seem to be any problems with Mist, so I might not have to do the audio up and down like a yo-yo next week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just with YouTube, they're such a pain for those sorts of things. I couldn't believe, Chrissy's favourite stream, when we played Putt-Putt. I
I beg to differ on that one.
You love it, really.
No.
But yeah, back with Mass Effect tomorrow. So, have we got anything else? What else have I got there? Have I got anything else new coming up? So I can't remember the name of the game that I picked for the following Sunday because I haven't updated it on the actual. I haven't got the spreadsheet open with it on. We're starting Control next week as well. So that was when JD told us about the it being free. I need to download that game. I'll maybe just download it tomorrow and get it all installed. Make sure it all works. Anyway, we'll hop over and we'll go and see Wolf. Just click on the thing there. So thanks for watching, everybody. And if I change the menu on the stream deck, I'll see you all next time.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.